Hello guys, welcome to the Health Talk channel. In this channel, you come to this channel so that you can get health-wise information, you can get medical advice, you can also get medical options and medical information on issues pertaining your health. And if you're new to my channel, my name is Maxwell Abuire. I hold a bachelor's degree in nursing and public health, and I live and practice in Kenya. So as I have said, in this channel we talk about everything pertaining your health, and today we want to talk about the 7 additional things which you should not put inside your vagina so as to prevent vaginal infections and vaginal damage and the bad things that might happen to your vagina by you placing these things inside your vagina. So I just want to remind you to please subscribe, like and share the video, and also don't forget to put a comment in the comment section below, either positive comments or negative comments. I'm open to both because we are still learning, and also the wise men say that another man's meat is another man's poison. Welcome again. On top of the list we have flavored condoms. Yes, flavored condoms. We have these new varieties of condoms whereby you find that they taste good and they also have a nice smell. So first of all, you need to know that the sexual stimulation happens through the sensory neural system. It goes from the penis to the spine direct to your brain. In women it happens by going from the vagina through the vaginal stimulation, whereby you have the nerves which transmit the stimulation to your spinal cord, and the spinal cords transmit this sexual stimulation to your brain. So the additional of the sweet smell and the sweet taste does not add the sweetness of the sexual stimulation you're going to get. It is not adding any value to your sexual stimulation. It will not make you feel so good because the vagina does not have the taste buds and also does not have the smell, cannot be able to smell is not be able to smell. So when you use these condoms, there is no additional things which you are saying that I'm going to enjoy more or I'm going to feel sweet more. You are just using things that will affect your health. As we said in the other video, anything that have a strong scent or a strong smell will interfere with the vaginal pH, making you susceptible to vaginal infection. Also, everything that have a sweet taste, you know that anything that have a sweet taste has sugar or glucose in it. And I say that glucose and sugar is a good diet for bad bacteria, including the Candida albicans. So when you take these, when you insert these sweet things in the vagina, the bad bacteria will multiply and grow and you will have vaginal infections. So there's no need or there's no point of you using the flavored condoms. Also, the idea of making the flavored condoms, they were made in a way that they can be used for oral genital sex. That's why you find that they have a good taste and they have a good smell, so that they can help these people who are performing the oral genital sex. When somebody is inserting the penis inside the vagina, because at the penis inside the mouth, because it is only in the mouth whereby we have the taste buds, and this person can also smell good. So it is not good for you to use the flavored condoms because of the effects which I have talked about. The second thing which you should never put inside your vagina are your fingers. Don't put your own fingers inside the vagina, and also don't allow somebody or your boyfriend or anybody to put their fingers inside the vagina. As you know, when you put your fingers inside the vagina, your fingers might be having dirt in it and bacteria which you will be introducing inside the vagina. Also, because of the nails in the fingers, you might cause bruises, lacerations and tears in your vagina, causing vaginal bleeding. And as you know, the inside part of the nails also harbors dirt and also harbors bacteria. So when you insert these things inside the vagina, you are introducing bacteria inside your vagina which might cause you to develop vaginal infections and UTIs. So there is no point in your life that you are allowed to put your fingers inside the vagina. When you are inserting the vaginal medication, the vaginal suppositories, you need to use the applicators. You should not use your hands to insert the medication inside the vagina. Number 3 on the list is the use of tampons. These are materials or stuffs which some ladies use them so that they can collect the menstruation blood inside the vagina. So instead of using the normal hygienic pads, you find that these ladies insert the tampons so that they can collect the vaginal menstruation blood. So you need to know that the vagina is an internal organ. It is not an external organ. I'm able to wear my clothes because the skin is an external organ. So I can put on a cloth and I can also put on a watch because the skin is made in a way that it can be used as an external organ. But your throat, your stomach, your esophagus and your vagina are internal organs. So you cannot put cloths, pieces of cloth or pieces of rubber or pieces of inside your mouth or inside your throat because we treat them as internal organs. So that is the same way you need to treat your vagina. The vaginal walls need to be in contact, just the way they are made naturally to be in contact. So when you put things, when you put materials inside the vagina, your body might react to the tampons because they are foreign objects. Number 2, the tampons can cause you, when the tampons overstay inside the vagina, they can cause an irritation which might form wounds or also might form bruises inside your vagina. The other thing which you should never put inside your vagina is garlic and pineapples, or the so-called the home care remedies. So first of all, garlic acts to reduce inflammation and it helps in conditions such as pelvic inflammatory diseases and endometriosis. On the other hand, we have the pineapple. Pineapple contains vitamin B and C, and this helps to maintain the natural smell of the vagina by preventing infections and maintaining the vaginal health. So when you take a good amount of garlic or you take a good amount of pineapples, they will help you to maintain the vaginal health. But you should not insert them inside the vagina. You can take them as food, but you should not put them inside the vagina because the vagina does not have digestive enzymes and they are not able to absorb the stuff which you are putting them inside the vagina. You get me? So don't put garlic and don't put pineapples inside the vagina, but you can enjoy these kinds of food, these kinds of fruits because of the benefits which I have said above, but don't put them inside the vagina. You will just cause yourself to develop sepsis and infections inside the vagina. When you put these things inside the vagina, nothing will happen to them. The digestion will not happen, and also the absorption of the garlic or the pineapples will not happen, and this thing will just rot inside the vagina and make you develop sepsis or infections inside the vagina. Next on the list we have the inserting of drugs inside the vagina. there are specific medications which are designed in a way that they can be used inside the vagina. We call them vaginal suppositories. But we have some ladies who go to the shop, they buy medication and they put them inside the vagina. Whenever they are having a UTI, urinary tract infections, or they feel pain, or they have bad smells inside the vagina, as I've said, all of these are signs of having urinary tract infections. So when they experience these symptoms, they go to the shop, they buy Flagyl, they buy Panadol or paracetamol, they buy Amoxil, and they insert them inside the vagina. That is a very dangerous thing to do. You know, these medications are made up of chemicals, and there is a way these medications are designed to be taken by the through the mouth, because they can be digested and be absorbed inside the body, and they can also because of the digestion by the enzymes, they can be prevented from the damage or the effect that the chemical reaction that might occur to the internal organs. So when you take this medication and put them inside your vagina, you need to remember that these drugs are chemicals. So when you put these chemicals inside the vagina, they can cause irritation, and they can destroy and kill the cells inside your vagina, making you to develop wounds inside the vagina. So it is a very dangerous practice, and it's a very risky practice of you putting medications, over-the-counter medications inside the vagina. So unless the medication is prescribed to be used inside the vagina, don't attempt to use that medication in your vagina. Another thing which you should never do is performing the vaginal wash. We have some people who give you liquids, or they give you creams. They tell you go and use these things to wash the inside of your vagina. We have some ladies also, when they are in the bathroom, they take the hose pipe with water and they put inside the vagina, and they pump water inside the vagina at a very high pressure. We also have some ladies who after sex, they take water in a basin, and they take water and stuff inside the vagina and try to wash the inside part of the vagina. And as we have said in the previous video, the vagina is an internal organ, and the vagina is a self-washing organ. When you pump water with high pressure inside the vagina, you can damage your reproductive organs. Yes, imagine this water will go through the vagina into the cervix and get to the ovaries through the oviducts, because the reproductive system is tubular in nature and can allow the water to go up to the ovaries. So you might damage your ovaries, you can damage your uterus, and damage your cervix by pumping that water inside through the vagina under high pressure. Also, there's no need of you putting your hands, there's no need of you washing your inside part of the vagina using water, because I've said that you should not insert fingers inside your vagina, and also there's no need for you washing the inside part of the vagina. We have some ladies who do that after sex. They think that by performing the vaginal wash, they can be able to remove the sperms which have been deposited inside their vagina, and also they think that this can help you to prevent you against getting pregnant. That is not practicable, because the moment the sperms are deposited inside the vagina, they start going directly to the uterus and to the cervix and into the uterus. So no matter the amount of times you wash yourself, sorry, I had a blackout. I was saying that no matter the number of times or the vigorosity of you washing your vagina or pumping the water inside the vagina, it cannot be able to clear the deposited sperms inside the vagina, but it can only cause damage. Finally, do not use your vagina as a smuggling bag or a smuggling container. Yes, we understand that the vagina is a very elastic organ. It can really stretch and accommodate a lot of things, but that should not give you an excuse of using it as a smuggling container. We have some people who insert watches, they insert phones, they insert pistols, they can also insert knives inside them. These things can cause damage to your vagina because they are not normal things which are supposed. It is not. They are not normal things which are meant to be placed there. So they can cause damage. They can cause bleeding, and they can also introduce bacteria and different kinds of toxins inside the vagina. Also, they can reduce the sensitivity of the vagina. This can affect you. This can affect you in terms when you are having sex. So if you are, for students who have been told not to carry phones to school, do not place the phones inside your vagina so that you can get pass through the gate and go to school. Also, this also applies to prisoners and people who try to use it to place the phones or the pistols. You find that they have said that you should not enter a certain area because it is a protected area. You do not need to go with pistols or things that, or knives so as to protect the lives of other people, but because of your own reasons or because of your own thinking, you place the pistols and the knives inside the vagina and you pass through and go to these places. We also have people who use it to smuggle drugs such as cocaine, whereby they stuff the things inside the vagina and carry it, pass through the airport, or they can pass through the borders as a mode of carrying the smuggled goods. So do not place these things inside the vagina because of the dangers which I have talked about. So with that said, I have come to the end of my video, whereby I have given you 7 more things which you need not to place inside your reproductive system. So I just want to remind you to please subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to like, and don't forget to put a comment down in the comment section below. And don't forget to hit the notification button because YouTube will inform you when I post another video.